Hey everyone, this is Mark with DadRod Garage, and in this video I install a Holley split plenum intake with an elbow, and we go on a test drive. Check it out. See here, I switched to the Holley split with an elbow, and I'm pretty excited about this intake. However, it's very tall considering it's like over 12 inches tall. But we measured, I have just enough clearance. I did have this on the car and was able to close the hood until I put the throttle body on it. And I've got two options: either angle that throttle body more this way or flip the throttle body upside down, which I've done. I like it. I modified a cable bracket, and I should be golden with this, just like that. It should work, which flips my IAC and throttle position sensor upside down, but puts that idle air control bump in the top of the throttle body. I put that down below, which actually gives me my hood clearance. Otherwise, I've got an adapter. I've got a Holley adapter coming that angles this, puts X amount, 18 degrees angle or whatever it is. I don't know, I prefer not to have that little angle adapter if this will work, and I think spending some time on it, this will work. Then also rerouting the fuel lines, because I've got an alternator right here, and so I've got to get this fuel return out of here. So I am configuring a Y. I didn't have my fuel this way before. It came in here, looped, and came out here. Not the best, but it works, even when guys say it doesn't. But the right way is to actually Y that feed into both fuel rails and then return out of both fuel rails. So right now I'm figuring out how to mount this here. I'm probably gonna fabricate another bracket and do something like that and have this one loop 180, come in 180 into the bottom of the regulator, or into the side of the regulator, and then the return will come out the bottom of the regulator and mount that regulator right over here. I think that looks really good. So, and yes, I will switch this over to black eventually. Here I am in the shop, tinkering on the car, putting my intake together. I'm gonna get this intake torqued down today. Probably about it, but I wouldn't call it work. I'd call it reflection. You know, sometimes we need time alone, and we need to meditate, and we need to spend some time in prayer and worship. And this is a great way that I find of doing it. So basically, I'm having church, man. That may sound odd to people who are used to sitting in a pew and listening to a pastor preach a sermon and singing a song, but I just want you to know, and I don't know if I'm gonna lose any subscribers or followers because of this, but I don't care. Well, I do care, but this is me, and this is where men need to be in our lives in regards to career and provision for our families, taking care of our wives and our children. You know what, guys? You need to stop, set aside a little bit of time, get with God. And I have found moments in the woods and moments in the shop. There's nothing like the reflection and the prayer time and the worship time that I can have, not in isolation, but in solitude with God and my own thoughts and my own head, and slow my brain down and sit here and tinker, be kind of busy with my hands and my mind a little bit, and my spirit can then begin to really connect with God. And so I just want to encourage you, take a couple minutes and try it. If you've never done it, turn on some worship and try it. Get alone with God. Just talk to him. It doesn't have to be these and thous, and you don't have to speak a certain heavenly language. Just talk to him. Just tell him, man. And if something's going on in your life that kind of sucks, tell him, you know what, God, this really sucks. Or, you know what, God, thank you so much for this blessing in my life. You're a dad or you're a guy out there trying to provide for a family and take care of your household, and you're building a car, or you're out racing and spending time even away from your family, then don't neglect the other areas of your life and the moments that you have to provide for your kids and your wife, your spouse. Also being present for them, listening to them, hearing what they have to say, and interjecting into their life, not where you're not wanted, but exactly where they need you. I just want to tell you, man, you have a purpose, You have a great destiny, and that God has designed a plan for you. And don't allow the enemy to lie to you any longer that you're not important, you're not valued, or there's no plan for you. There is. And this car game is fun, but you know what? There's even a greater purpose. There's a greater competition in life than just lining up on the drag strip. And there's an enemy. He's out for your soul, man. And don't let him have it. Don't let him traumatize you and cause you to spin off from your relationship with God, or begin to detest or dislike God because of what's going on in your life. It's not God, it's the enemy. So just connect with God. Spend a little bit of time. I want to encourage you and challenge you to do that.
You want to repeat that?
No, I hope you didn't get it. This is hard for an old man. Making an intake fit. This is the only way to get the charge tube up to the throttle body. So I don't have to cut much, but a little bit. Weight reduction.
It needs it.
Needs a lot more than this. Well, that's a start.
Think that'll do it?
I don't know. I doubt it. They're gonna need more, but man, it's still solid as can be. Needs cleaned up real nice with a tiger paw now, but it's great rough cut. I think I gotta cut a curve in that though. Okay. Hey, what's it like fabbing cold side while we're sick?
Sucks.
Yeah. Getting work done though, huh?
Slowly.
Well, I did it again.
What'd you do?
Bump the button.
Oh.
We need a videographer. That was a good shot too. That was funny.
So
oh well.
Basically, this guy's going here.
Yeah.
We just
I
marked,
marked it. I don't want to redo all this.
And this is going here.
Yeah.
And then
marked it with our Sharpie.
Yep, now we got to clean
All
it
right,
all
let's clean it up. Let's deburr it. See how it works.
And Dad's 4th intake change in the last month is coming to a close.
It's not 4th intake change. Gorilla tape. Oh yeah. This works wonders. I really gotta learn to TIG one of these days so that I can tack aluminum. I can tack everything with my MIG. I guess I could get some aluminum wire, but I don't have any aluminum wire. Then I can tack with my MIG anyway. You really need a spool gun. I've done it without a spool gun before, but it's kind of tough. Doesn't always want to push, the MIG doesn't always want to push the aluminum wire that far through the gun. Okay. A couple pieces of Gorilla tape. Should hold that in place enough. That we can fit what we need to fit here. I like it. It's got to go in about that far. It's got a little bit too much curve to it, I think. Pull this out of it a little bit. Pretty dang close. Yeah, a little pie cut here. Let's get that one taped on next. Pie cut cleaned up. Pie cuts are lifesavers, especially when you don't have real tight bends. Okay. I gotta press my power steering pulley on there yet too. And get the belt on. Oh, I think there's one here. Little Sharpie marks. That looks really good. All right, there we go. I like that straight down. I gotta clean this up. I had to cut my hood. I'm gonna clean this up quite a bit. Paint it nice. And then that fits right up in there. Whoop. Straight down. Not quite a 90 over. About a 75, 80. And then a pie cut into this one. Nice. And then when I go to a Wiggins clamp on my throttle body next winter is the plan. I'm gonna run 4-inch all the way down to the intercooler and then 3.5 on that side. So that little shot will be 3.5 and then this will be 4 coming up. But yeah, that should work. Just gotta weld her up now. Looks nice, it's coming together. Hi.
I dropped off the merch and decided to clean my truck. I always take my antenna off and completely forgot this go round, so I was waiting for that blue flapper deal to rip my antenna off, and I was hoping it didn't. See, that's the one I was really nervous about, the top one, but just wanted to let you know also we have a 25% off merch sale going on right now for the month of February. Do not miss out. 25% off of hoodies. An incredible deal. Go to dadrodgarage.com and get your merch now.
Let's see if she goes any faster. Otherwise, may have to wait a little bit.
Nope.
Too slow.
Ceramic coat the next time. Smoky. Look at those headers changing.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I want them all ceramic coated next time to show off the welds.
Well, I just got home. She's in the garage, much better. I guess the test drive went pretty decent, considering other than my transmission is out of adjustment for some reason. I have a feeling it's when my son played around with my car. But anyway, she's home. She's put away. That was the first test drive after the new hot side, and it went good. Hot dates, hot sides working. I made 3 pounds boost. It's too cold out. It's what, like 39 or 38 or something like that. And I didn't want to play around any more than that, especially only having first and second gear. So, but there she is. She's home.